Oh, shit. Greetings, citizens. Justiguy has arrived. And we have gotten our first ending in Last Defense Academy, the 100 line. Whoops. I want to zoom in. Okay. Ending 12. Multiple Eito's route. You know, I don't like that. I guess it's unnecessary, but I feel like it should tell us who else we killed in this screen here. Anyway, is this the decision? Can I jump to this? No, I can't. So I have to go here, I guess. Select destination. After decision. No. How does this work? Okay. So I want before decision. Or... Okay. That's how this works. That's the day you're destined. Anyway, greetings, citizens. Justiguy has arrived. Like I was saying, we're gonna... I think it is jump right into another... I'm assuming this is just gonna be another ending. So... Embrace the hatred. It might have been better to just put this on the end of last time, but it's been like an hour. Not an hour, maybe half an hour. I don't know. Depends on how fast I moved, I guess. Whatever. You didn't need to tell me. Of course I'm gonna kill you. I'll kill you no matter what the cost. I will kill you. And I did. I killed Eito as painfully and thoroughly as I could. At some point, the sensation of swinging my sword faded away. I'd become one with my hate. There was nothing else. My vision was filled with red. I couldn't even see Eito anymore. I wasn't done yet. There was still more I had to do. Still another Eito to kill. Are you even going to kill the baby Eito? Shumino, what are you? At the same moment, C-Ray's body was torn in half. Boom, the bomb inside my body detonated and I blacked out. But that didn't matter. So long as I destroy C-Ray in a single blow, my death is inconsequential because the Revive-O-Matic will bring me right back afterwards. I taught you that, didn't I?
Now I've absorbed everyone's hemo-anima. I have nothing to fear from anything outside the wall. The last one. He has to be here somewhere.
No!
I'm going to tear him apart!
You really hate me that much, don't you? How wonderful! I'm so glad that I get to share this hatred I've been carrying all my life with you, Takumi.
Is our hair messed up now?
That's what I really wanted. All this time. I wonder why our hatred is so strong. Where does this love come from? I guess we'll just have to figure it out together. You and I are one now, after all. Like a clear, empty field, lit by a pale blue moon.
Outski, haha, very cute, very cute. It's their names. It's their names. It's the yaoi. It's yaoi. Multiple Eito's route, eternal hate. Oh no, I'm so shy. You've seen everything now. Yeah. Okay. Start of day decision. Where was the decision here? Oh, by the way, I found him. But this was before we killed anyone, right? Not here. So did I get tricked? Is this gonna go somewhere? I don't think it can, but we'll see. You could twist and alter my perception however you want. In that situation, there's no way I can possibly tell the difference between the illusion and the real thing. Right from the start, this was never a fair challenge. Enough excuses, just give me your answer. There is no 11th Eito, there never was. You just wanted to make me paranoid so I'd get desperate and attack someone. Does this mean you're forfeiting the challenge? Are you sure you want to do that? You'd be throwing away your only chance to get rid of me. Not to mention, your own existence is on the line here. That answer was no answer at all, Takumi. You're the one who accepted the challenge. It's a little late to complain about the rules now. If you've lost, admit it and accept your fate gracefully.
Tell me you've lost, Takumi. I want to hear you say it.
What? Come on! But I didn't lose. I won. Oh. Okay, come on. This is kind of cheating on endings, guys. That's kind of cheating.
Fine. You win. There's nothing more I can do.
That's like 4 endings. I mean...
Oh? Aren't you giving in a little too easily?
It's the only thing I can do. I tried everything. I'm all out of ideas.
Are these 3D models?
It's over, Eito. You win.
You're just... giving up? After sticking to your hideous ideals for so long?
That's right. You finally got the better of me. My body is yours.
Stop it! That's not what I wanted to hear! I didn't want to see you like this!
Oh, really? I'm sorry about that.
Have you forgotten what's going to happen if you lose? No, I remember. You'll use my body to do whatever you want. But I still have control for today, at least. There's one last thing I need to do. What's that? I'll go find C-Ray and tell him everything. He probably won't believe me at first, but once I show him his body, he'll see I'm telling the truth. You set up an unfair challenge and you beat me. Congratulations. But I won't just hand over my body to you. I'd much rather die and take you down with me. You think I'll let our contest end like this? It doesn't matter what you want anymore. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to the war room. Don't worry. I'm sure C-Ray will make it quick. This is how it has to be. It's the only way I can stop him. The moment I killed Eito, I'd already lost. This is the best I can do to make up for that. I wish I could have kept fighting a little longer. That way I could have protected anyone and her, especially till the very end, but that wasn't how it turned out. The least I could do is make sure it's right over my look at your breath. And one more room. Huh? What's going on my legs? I can't move my legs. Eito, are you doing this? It's sooner than we expected, I know, but it looks like my will is stronger. I won't let you go, Takumi. I won't let you die. You and I are one. I can't allow our story to end in such a mundane way. Hey, you're the one who wanted me dead first. You're finally getting your wish, aren't you? Of course not. What I really wanted was... never mind. Point is, I didn't want it to end like this. Not until I achieved my real goal. I just needed to rethink my approach, to find something more appropriate for you. What are you talking about? I have enough power saved up to take over your body now, but it looks like this is the only way. Sorry, Takumi. I was denied the joy of victory, but this is another kind of feeling altogether, one I can't put into words. I'd share it with you directly, but pretty soon that won't be possible either. Eito! Good night, Takumi. This is the end. What? We keep going?
Be ready.
No fucking way we get to play this out. I'm still Takumi Sumino? But how am I still here? I lost Eito's challenge. You took over my body and then I blacked out. I'm just awake again? What happened? I can't hear his voice and I don't... What? Did he mess things up somehow? Is he gone? I don't know what's going on, but I'm sweating a ton. I better go wash up. Went to the bathroom and splashed some cold water on my face. Then I looked in the mirror. Ooh.
What the?
Good morning, Takumi.
Eito? But how?
You look confused. Don't worry. I'll explain everything. What I really wanted was to fully savor the sight of you struggling against the inevitable. Until I tasted victory, and you tasted despair. But then you went and ruined it by giving up without a fight. I was so depressed. My willpower started to weaken and ebb away. I was no longer strong enough to control you.
Oh.
To give up on taking over your body. So instead, I'm just going to live here inside your head forever.
Forever?
That's right. I'm here to stay. Now I can enjoy the despair on your face every single day.
But why does my face look like this?
It's a cognitive disorder. Just like the one I struggled with for so long. So far as your reflection's concerned, you are me now. A fitting punishment, wouldn't you say?
You're insane.
We're gonna have to go on. If this, I don't think it's gonna continue. There's no way. That would be really good, actually.
Look on the bright side. Neither of us had to die.
Ava did, though.
You have full control over your body again. And you can continue fighting alongside your friends, just like before. Plus, whenever you're having trouble, I'll be here to offer you some handy...
Holy.
And if you ever form a romantic connection, I can give you
Ooh.
a commentary of every disgusting act you and your special someone do together. Cheer up, Takumi. You never have to be alone now. From here on, it's just you and me. Forever and ever.
Ooh. Oh, that's it. That is an ending. Okay. Man, I'm kind of multiple eitos together forever. Did I just skip? No, I have to save. Okay. After decision. Oh, ba-da-ba. Okay, what's the difference going to be here?
All right.
Don't insult my intelligence, Takumi. If you truly believed you'd lost, your spirit would have crumbled by now.
No.
You're still determined to fight me. I can feel it.
Oh, I've lost all right. I've lost the unfair challenge you pressured me into taking. But here's the thing, Eito. You've lost to me plenty of times already. Don't let one little victory go to your head, because next time, I'm going to win.
You really think there'll be a next time? This was your last chance and you squandered it. Your body is mine. You've lost, utterly and completely. Now despair, surrender, submit.
You can't take my body unless I give in, can you? That's why you created this unwinnable challenge. To crush my spirit. You haven't broken me yet. And this time, I've got a challenge for you.
A challenge for me? Yeah, and unlike yours, this one's completely fair and the rules are nice and simple. It seems I underestimated you. Fine, I'll bite. It's probably nothing but a desperate bluff anyway. I knew you wouldn't let me down. No, let's get started. Get started, but you haven't even told me the rules. I raised the knife in my hand and stabbed myself in the thigh with it. It was the same knife that had killed Ava. What the hell do you think you're doing? I had to be sure, but now I know you share all the same sensations as me. When I stabbed myself just now, I felt something weird. Something apart from my pain. What I was feeling, it was your pain, wasn't it? What are you going to do now? What are you going to do now? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to kill you. You can't do that. I'm you, remember? Yeah, you're the last remnants of Eito Outsuki, clinging to my mind like a leech. This time I drove the knife in a little deeper. I don't understand. If you kill yourself, the Revive-O-Matic will just bring you back and me with you. That's right. Even if I take my own life, I won't really die. Which means I can kill myself as many times as I want. I can inflict the pain of death on you over and over again. Another stab, deeper, longer, more painful. Have you figured it out yet? My challenge to you is a test of endurance. Shortly after that, I lost consciousness. The next thing I knew, I was back in my room. The floor was covered in blood. The Revive-O-Matic must have brought me back after I bled out. I could hear Eito talking, but I ignored him and stepped out of the door onto the roof. Now, what'll happen if I jump off from here? There's no point in doing all this, you know. I'm inflicting pain on you, aren't I? Pain so bad it feels like you're gonna die. All I have to do is keep doing this until the last of your consciousness is gone. But you'll be feeling it too. Do you really think you can keep torturing yourself without affecting you? Like I said, it's all about endurance. This is a contest to see which of our minds breaks first. Winner takes all. Ready for round two? People say falling from high up is a really painful way to die. I wonder if it's true. Stop it. I won't let you. Sorry, but you don't get a choice. We're doing this. How can your will be so strong? Why can't I stop you? I hopped the fence around the edge of the roof, turned the face to face the school, and I leaped off the edge. My body hit the ground with a sickening crunch. My vision went red, and then... I think I'll try hanging you this time. It won't leave a very pretty corpse. But I look hideous to you anyway, so it barely makes a difference. When people call me crazy, you're far more unhinged than I could ever be. I'll take that as a compliment. I don't usually think about morbid stuff like this, so you'll have to forgive me if I run out of ideas. Even if I end up killing myself the same way several times, you'll have to stick with me to the very end anyway. Seriously, what do you think is this going to achieve? You're dead, Eito. I'm just trying to remind you of that. I stood on a chair and made sure the noose was firmly attached to the ceiling. Then I slipped my neck through and jumped off. Ooh! As the rope bit into my neck, my consciousness once again faded out. Once again, I died and was brought back. From there, I killed myself over and over again. Every time, the Revive-O-Matic restored my body to full health. Using the pain of death to overwhelm Eito's spirit was my last resort. If this didn't work, nothing would... Okay, so you have to continue after this, right? And I was determined to make him suffer as much pain as possible. I didn't stop at jumping or hanging. I subjected myself to every kind of death I could think of. I used my sword to cut my stomach open. I drank the poisons Yugamu had been making. I drowned myself in the pool, doused myself in gasoline, and set myself on fire. The pain and the fear were almost too much to bear. It was a living hell. The fact that I'd come back after each death didn't make it any easier. Caught in this endless cycle of agony. There were times when I wanted to give up and die for real. My one consolation was knowing that Eito felt the same. My pain was his pain. He was suffering just as much as I was. I couldn't stop. If I could just get through this, I'd finally be rid of him. That was the one thing I was sure of. I kept going, and soon enough, I'd committed it over 100 times. You still alive in there? I'm going to keep this up until you disappear for good. Isn't no one going to stop me? I stepped out onto the roof to jump again. By that point, I'd long since lost count how many times I'd died that way. But before I could reach the edge, somebody grabbed my arm. What are you doing, Takumi? Eito said you'd been killing yourself over and over again. Why would you do something like that? Let me go. I don't have time to explain. I can't just stand back and watch one of my most hideous friends jump to his death. You know this won't solve anything, right? The Revive-O-Matic will just bring you back afterwards. Exactly. I'll come back, so there's no need for you to stop me. That's not the point. Please just tell us what's going on. I'm sorry. I jerked my arm free and ran for the fence as fast as I could. Takumi! I hopped the fence and jumped. Whump, I felt the shock as I hit the ground, heard the snap of my bones breaking and blacked out yet again. Again, and again, and again. The next time I went up to the roof, the Eitos were there waiting for me. Please don't do this. What's happened to you, Takumi? Things aren't really that bad, are they? Can't we talk about it? You know you can trust us with anything, right? What else are our worst enemies for? I have to do this. Really? You have to jump off the roof and die? Yes. But why? And why do you have to make this so confusing? Get out of my way. No, I won't. We're not moving from this spot until you tell us the truth. Even if you're not really dying, it's hard on us seeing you hurt yourself like this. Come on, what's going on with you? If that's how it's going to be, I took out the knife I had hidden in my pocket and plunged it into my stomach before anyone could stop me. Takumi, no! Somebody help him! Burning pain spread across my abdomen and I felt blood trickling out of my mouth. My body fell to the ground while my mind fell into oblivion. How are you doing? Still alive? Of course. Why don't you make it easy on yourself and disappear already? What now? You're starting to wear down too. I can feel it. We both are. We can't keep this up forever. It's not like you know for sure that this will get rid of me. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to stop until you're gone. I took out my knife again and swung it viciously down. Going back and forth between life and death so many times was doing weird things to my mind. It was getting so bad that I could barely tell whether I was alive or dead at any given moment. But even then, I didn't stop. I couldn't stop until I'd beaten Eito once and for all. Please, I'm begging you, stop doing this. I don't understand. Why does it have to be this way? Do this. Ooh. I staggered out of my room to go find a new and more painful way of ending my life. Could a commander be making Takumi do this? Huh? What do you mean? What he's doing clearly isn't normal. I'm starting to wonder if an enemy is using a psychic attack on him. Maybe they're forcing him to keep killing himself, or perhaps killing himself is the only way for him to throw off the attack. But why would it only be affecting Takumi and not the rest of us? Honestly, I have no idea. It was after our last defensive battle that Takumi started acting so strangely, right? Is it possible that he was targeted with some kind of special technique back then? In the last battle, I don't remember any attacks that only hit Takumi, and it's not as if there were any special enemies targeting him exclusively. No, wait, maybe there was. Huh? What are you getting at, Eito? Think about it. There is something that happened to Takumi, but not to the rest of us. You mean the thing with Eito? Of course! Takumi absorbed. There was a route where I could have. No, don't get me got hopes up, game. Takumi absorbed his emo anima. You think something happened to him then? It's possible, isn't it? Ever since then, Takumi hasn't been himself. But what happened? What could possibly make him act like this? I can't be certain, but what if Eito was... Wow, you're just figuring it out, huh? Was able to transfer part of his consciousness into Takumi along with his emo anima. Eito's consciousness! You mean Eito is still alive inside Takumi? It all sounds pretty far-fetched, but I can't deny that possibility either. If Emo anime makes time travel possible, why not this too? If all of that's true, then what Takumi's doing right now is... That's right, I think he's still fighting Eito. Similar to how inducing a fever can render a virus inert, Takumi is using the pain of death to try to destroy whatever remains of him. Those are the lengths he's willing to go in order to finish this. He's putting himself through all that over and over again. Knowing Takumi, he's keeping it to himself so he won't burden any of us. Isn't there anything we can do? Even if we can't fight Eito ourselves, there has to be some way we can help. Yeah, you could... I attached a hose to the school bus to exhaust and fed it into a window with the engine still running. It turned out this is one of the more painful ways to go. Eito took control of my arm and struggled to the very end, but all in vain. I must have died over 200 times now. In theory, I should have been brought back to full health each time, but my body and mind really were starting to feel the strain. My spirit's getting worn down, and that goes for both me and Eito. One way or another, it would all be over soon. I headed back to the roof to jump again. Eito saw what I was doing and tried to stop my feet from moving forward any further, but I won out in the end. My will was proving to be stronger than either of us had thought it was. Ready for another? You're a demon. No normal person would even think of doing something like this. What happened to you? I don't mind becoming a demon so long as it gets rid of you. What admirable hatred. You might hate me just as much as I hate humanity. Maybe I'm rubbing off on you after all. You are not. I wonder if I disappear, who are you going to direct all that hatred toward? You're only fighting the invaders out of duty. Your hate for me is what gives this war meaning. Do you really want to lose that? What a very Eito way to beg for your life. I was in no mood to listen to him. I walked toward the edge of the roof, but when I looked down, I saw something I hadn't been expecting.
Keep going, Takumi! Don't let Eito beat you! Fight through it, you hideous monster! We're rooting for you! You can do this!
Everyone!
Down below were 10 identical Eitos, except I knew that, underneath their appearance, they really were my friends, and they were here for me. This is insane. This is insane. Thanks, guys.
You on while you commit suicide? Looks like you're not the only.
This is an insane game.
This is what having friends is all about. I've got to do my best for them too.
Do what you want. You all disgust me. You're all hideous, repulsive. You make me want to puke.
I ignored Eito, leapt toward my friends. Thump. And died again. Ooh, it's still going. Keep going, Takumi! You can't let Eito win! We believe in you. You can do this! Thanks. Everyone's counting on me. I can't let them down. Spurred on by my friend's support, I continued my streak of that. Every time it looked like I might be getting used to one kind of pain, I switched to a different method. This was all to kill Eito, to break his spirit, to get rid of him once and for all, to finally put an end to my vile, repulsive nemesis. I killed myself again and 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 again. Death, revival. Before creation comes destruction. I died and was brought back to die countless times. Even if I'd lost count, the Revive-O-Matic kept track of how many times it had been used. My thoughts were getting hazy, but I'm pretty sure someone mentioned the number 500 at some point. Then, before I knew it, my legs gave out. My last reserves of energy seemed to disappear. I fell to the ground and everything went black. Hey, Takumi, come on, man, get it together. Please, Takumi, open your eyes. I could hear their voices. What's happening to him now? How am I supposed to know? Somebody do something! Come on, Takumi! You gotta come back to us!
He's awake! Takumi, are you okay? We were starting to think you'd never wake up.
Oh, don't you fucking dare say the whole thing was a dream.
If you're here, and you're you again, then... Looks like I finally won.
You won? You mean...
Way to go, man!
Oh, I'm glad I got this one this way. Last, it looks like.
I'm so glad.
They're probably all super traumatized, though. All my friends were there now. All the special defense unit except Ava, who is dead. Do they look scrunched to you? Together in one place. So, Mr. Outski's really gone now, even the last remnants of his consciousness. Takumi? Yeah, he's gone now, dead and gone. You were awesome, Takumi. Tell me like yours only comes once every 100 years. The way you jumped off the roof, it was like the most elegant series of frog splashes I've ever seen. I got chills watching you. Tsubasa threw up every single time, too. Oh, come on, you didn't... This is... It was certainly a novel way of defeating Eito. You're the only one who could have come up with something like that. So that's officially the end of Outski. We're good to move on. Sumino, are you listening? Yeah, we're good. Sure you don't want to rest up some more? All that crazy shit must have put a ton of stress on you. No, it's fine. I'm fine.
Takumi, I am fine now. It's good to see you again, everyone. Now that I'm back, the fun can really begin.
Ah. Come on, man. You had to do that. Ah, come on. Come on. Multiple Eitos route endurance match. Yeah. Complete all multiples Eitos routes. Okay, so I guess we're here. Decide to kill Eito. All right, citizens. Next time, we'll be doing this. What? Why am I over here? Ending 9. Ending 10. 11. Ending 12. Okay. All right, we're going back in time again. So until next time, I'm afraid it's going to have to be farewell.